MFC and Stallion Laguna Football Club. These two teams, the first time they went against each other, it was a 0-0, a draw for these two sides. So this rematch will be crucial for the standings. This is a double-header Saturday. Earlier, we saw Capital One take it on against Kaya FC Iloilo, 1-all. And that changed the standings. Both teams now with 19 points. And you add Stallion Laguna to the mix, also with 19 points. So at the moment, it's a three-horse title race with Stallion with 19 points, Kaya FC with 19, and Capital One, all three teams with 19 points. But on goal difference, Kaya FC are above. So it's a crucial game for Stallion Laguna. If they win, they go back on top of the standings. Makati Football Club, on the other hand, they've played the least amount of games, 7 games so far. So they're 13 points. A win today would help their case to finish as best as they can in the tournament. Let's take a look at the lineup for both squads, Stallion and MFC. Stallion back to full force, having the national team players back in the mix. They play in a 4-3-3 formation. Olivia McDaniel between the sticks. The 4 back in Fountain, Merrill, Kayla McDaniel, and Rhea Chan. The 3 midfielders in Lemoran, Hawkinson, and Pashon. On the left, you have Castles. On the right, Cerdon. And up on top, the key player for Stallion Laguna, Chandler McDaniel, with 7 goals and 6 assists to her name. They'll be looking at her for inspiration to be able to get a crucial win for this side. But in their way are a very hungry Makati Football Club. One of the longest standing youth club in the Philippines. It started in 1976. And it's their first time to play in the PFF Women's League. Their goalkeeper of choice is Simpson. Their back 4 is Lubiano, Viandrisa, Defazio, and Javier. The holding midfielder in Kikontud. On the left, it's Hementiza, Furisca, and Yumanda in the midfield. Apia on the right, and De La Calzada, the top scorer for MFC, up on top. She has 8 goals to her name so far. The 15-year-old leading the charge for Makati Football Club. In just a few seconds, this game is gonna start, and it's going to be a crucial one to how the league standings will shape up. Stallion were recently crowned the cup champions towards the end of the year. Can they double it up and win the league? As we said earlier, we had a crazy matchup between Capital One and Kaya, which ended up in 1 apiece. Let's hope this game brings on the heat. Stallion Laguna playing from right to left in their all-white kits, while MFC are playing from left to right in their blue, red, blue kits. They quickly send it down the right. And there was a closer look at Cerdon. Again, this is the PFF Women's Football League 2025 that features 6 teams, 3 of which are at 19 points each. It's the last 3 match days of the season. So every game brings those three top clubs closer to being crowned the champions of the league. Closer look at Rhea Chan, former player with Manila Digger, part of the women's national team pool. On the ball now, we have Olivia McDaniel. Olivia with 6 clean sheets so far in this tournament. In last year's cup, she was also the best goalkeeper. Also the keeper of choice for the women's national team. So the players like Olivia McDaniel, Kaya Hawkinson, Isabella Pasion, and Chandler McDaniel. All players just played in the recent matchup against Chinese Taipei last June 3 and are now back to action for their club. Ball now with MFC Yumanda. Trying to find Apia. Rhea Chan slows things down, sends it to Kayla McDaniel. They swing it. Merrill. The flick from Hawkinson. Bella Pasion. To Chan. To Serdon. Finds McDaniel just outside the edge of the box. Looking for a teammate. The run of Rhea Chan. Goes for that 1v1. Keeps the ball in play. She was brought down. No call. And MFC play on for the counter. Foriska sends that one up, but Merrill cuts out the pass. Nia Fountain now being deployed as at left back. For the side of MFC, of course, they have DeFazio. A chance now! But Olivia McDaniel makes herself big. And Yumanda couldn't take advantage. MFC, on the other hand, have Janae DeFazio, 25-year-old, who plays for the Philippine women's national team as well. Castles. Sierra Castles, 5 goals to her name so far. Cut out by Javier. A challenge there. De La Calzada takes on her man on the 1v1. Tries to swing it across. Confident from this young player. MFC, another dark horse in this PFF Women's League. Getting that good result against Stallion in the first round. 0-0. Can they do the same and aim for an even better one? Cleared out of danger from Kikontud. Kikontud, Thai player, 15 years old, played in Angliga in that youth tournament wherein MFC won. And now playing for the women's open team. MFC, of course, a mix of players in their squad, featuring players from our Southeast Asian neighbors, from Indonesia, as well as Thailand. Goalkeeper Simpson is from Ghana. While Stallion have injected a lot of American players to the squad. Serdon. Physicality heating up quickly between Serdon and Apia. Contud in charge of the delivery. Sends it inside the box. You see a player fall down for MFC. There's a no call. And a closer look at Olivia McDaniel, player that has played in the Women's World Cup. Plays club football for Stallion Laguna. And has been in tip-top shape. Fountain. Down that left-hand side to Castles. The American-Japanese player who has scored 5 goals already in this tournament. Fountain was a late addition to this squad. She played last year for Manila Digger. As well as Simpson, who's on our screen right now, also played for Manila Digger last season. That was a great pass from Simpson to find Apia. DeFaggio. Such a versatile player. Castles. And it's a foot race between Cerdon and DeFaggio. Physicality between the two, but DeFaggio gets the better of it. Now with Fountain, throws that one quickly to find Hawkinson. Back to Fountain. All the way to the back to Olivia McDaniel. Sends that one forward. Headed away by Javier. Pasion to Lemoran. To Castles. Lurking down the left, a cutback. Great defending from Viandrisa. That was a great sequence from Stallion. But top-notch defending from MFC. Fountain. De La Calzada continues on her run, but good work from Merrill to fake out De La Calzada and sends it to Kayla McDaniel. The pass was cut out, but the throw-in will fall in favor of Stallion. An interesting thing for this matchup as well. Only 5 substitutes available for the side of MFC. Ball now with Pasion. Pasion headed out by Viandrisa. Viandrisa doing really well, timing those touches that she has, cutting out the passes. Indonesian player playing for MFC. Kayla McDaniel, 4 assists, 4 goals for that center back. So she has been contributing not only She has been contributing not only defensively, but on the attack. And it's going to be a corner for the side of MFC. The first corner of this matchup. 16 minutes played. Everything to play for. De La Calzada with a delivery inside the box. Punched away by Olivia McDaniel, but she takes a hit and is slow to get back up. Collision between Viandrisa and McDaniel. But clearly a foul as McDaniel got her hands to the ball first. Three players putting on the press. And ball goes out. High press paying off. And now MFC with the ball. A throw in down that left-hand side. That was Lubiano. Hawkinson to McDaniel. To Cerdon. Back to Kaya Hawkinson, who swings it to Fountain. To Castles. 1-2 down the line. Fountain. Back to Castles. Cuts it inside. Takes a shot. Deflected from DeFaggio. Before MFC send that out. And that's definitely something that Sierra Castles is known for. She plays down the left, but she cuts it inside to take those shots. Definitely an attacking threat for the side of Stallion Laguna. Hawkinson to Pasion. Looking for a teammate. Fountain. cut out by Stallion Laguna. Castles now on the ball, finds that connection with Fountain, but couldn't find the run of Lemoran. Defajo to Javier. Yumanda tried to give that one to Hementiza, but ball sails out. Merrill. Pressure put on from Yumanda to Castles. And it's going to be a set piece delivery for the side of Stallion Laguna. Stallion Laguna featuring a lot of players that have played and are currently playing in the national team. You have one player down for MFC. That seems to be Yumanda. It's not good signs for the side of MFC. I mentioned earlier that they only have 5 substitutes available for them. 4 field players and 1 goalkeeper. Yumanda is also a key player for the side of MFC, both defensively and in her contributions on the attack. This is a chance now for Stallion to send those players up on top. Delivery goes inside the box, but couldn't connect with any running player from Stallion Laguna. And it's going to be a goal kick for MFC. MFC have played 7 games, 4 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses. Hawkinson to Castles. Takes her man down the left, gets across inside, deflected, cleared by Javier. And Chan does well to just send that one out and regroup at the back. Apia was putting on the pressure behind her. And the rain pouring now at the Moa Sky football pitch. And Stallion couldn't keep that one in play. The current lineup, MFC featuring 3 Indonesian players, 1 Thai, 1 from Ghana. 2 from Ghana rather. Javier de la Calzada. Now with Castles to start the counter. A touch from Lemoran. But too heavy, and it's now with Defajo. Defajo sends that one long, looks for the run of Hementiza. Merrill. Back to McDaniel. They're very confident to send that one back. That was great work. But pass cut out by Kikontud. Apia to De La Calzada. Takes a shot. Sails way over. But it was a good play from MFC. Stallion allowing MFC to get that space, especially the likes of De La Calzada. She may be young, but she's also scored 8 goals so far in this league. So you know that she has that quality and that capability of finding the back of the net. And it would be important that Stallion do not underestimate her. McDaniel sends that one all the way up. That was a crucial touch from Viandrisa. And the foul is called as well in favor of MFC. A closer look at Viandrisa and DeFaggio, the towering center backs for MFC. As I said, DeFaggio, such a versatile player for the national team. She plays down the wing and sometimes as a wing back for MFC at the moment. Playing center back and leading the charge to create an attack. Great work from MFC. Can they keep it in play? Hementiza down the line. Rain getting stronger here. But play continues. "25 minutes in and 0-0 still between these two clubs." Closer look again at Olivia McDaniel. Ball sails over DeFaggio and it's a foot race. DeFaggio gets there first and Simpson sends that one up. Connects, tries to connect with Javier. Headed out of danger and now back with Castles on the attack. Physicality heating up, play on, says the referee. Nia Fountain on the ball now. Though she's playing that left back role, she has been helping out on the attack just at the edge of the box. Tries to connect with one of the players inside. Swings all the way to Apia. And Mentiza. De La Calzada with that cutback. A crucial touch from Bella Pasion, the 18-year-old from Stallion Laguna, who already has 10 caps for the women's national team. Great defensive work from the youngster. It was an important touch to send that ball out. And now it's going to be a throw-in in favor of MFC. Javier sends it inside to Apia all the way to the other end. Apia to Hementiza, finds a run of Javier. Whose cross just fails her and that just goes all the way out. Restart at the back for Stallion Laguna. High press from MFC. And they almost got away with it. But Stallion with the composure, opting to pass it around and keeping possession. Cut out by Furiska to to Yumanda now. Merrill again. Gets the touch. And Defajo will collect. They send that one quickly. Takes a slip as well. De la Calzada. Offside, says the referee. Says the linesman rather. Apia in an offside position. Look at that work rate defensively from MFC. This young team bringing on the game against Stallion Laguna. They're not holding on back. They're putting on that press, forcing Stallion to make those errors. Furizca to Apia. Back to Furizca. But good work by Cerdon down that right to stop that quick transition. Chan to Lemoran. Lemoran. But work by Kikuntud. But only as far as Chan. Hawkinson. To Merrill. Ball all the way back with Defajo, who finds Yumanda, able to turn and finds Furizca. Furizca, as she takes that, the shin guard flies off. Merrill. Couldn't connect with the player down the wing. Both teams still trying to find the rhythm in this matchup. Castles. Lemoran takes it quickly to try to bring it inside. McDaniel puts it down. Great work from Stallion to keep the ball down. Chandler, McDaniel to Pasion. Finds the run down the right. Cerdon. A cutback pass. Looking for Castles. The best sequence we've seen so far from Stallion Laguna. They were patient with the build-up, sharp with the passes. But Castles just couldn't get there in time to keep the ball in frame. Yeah, look at that physicality between Cerdon and Lubiano. Yumanda. Great touch from the youngster to find the run of Furizca to start the quick transition down the left. Furizca, can she find the teammate down the line? And no call, says the referee. Apia takes a shot from distance, but sails all the way out.
Replay? Pwede ba replay? Yung foul? Na-foul ba? Wait.
Merrill. Good work from Javier to keep possession. But Hementiza's pass just a bit overcooked and falls directly to Olivia McDaniel to collect. Sends that one volley up on top. Castles tries to find the run of Chandler McDaniel, but Vendris has got her covered. Hementiza. That was a ball. Now with Pasion. Lubiano slips.
Pero ngayon, meron na. Okay na ulit.
And now start for McDaniel to Sardon at the edge of the box. Takes a shot. That one sails over. Defensive errors from MFC have turned into attacks for Stallion Laguna. But so far, they haven't really tested Simpson. They've turned into chances, but the chances haven't been clinical. Reset at the back for Simpson. Simpson, one of the older players for MFC from Ghana that played for Manila Digger just last season. Good work from Apia. Finds herself some space from Rhea Chan. Back to Forizka. De la Calzada to Apia. And a Fountain with a crucial touch to stop that quick counter from MFC. Forizka from distance. The deflection still falls back in the path of MFC. A player inside the box. Yumanda couldn't get to the end of it. But you have to give it to MFC. They're also quick on the transition. They haven't been holding the ball as much as Stallion have. But when they do get the ball, they're able to quickly bring it to the attacking third. If you take a look at the group standing again, Stallion, Kaya, and Capital One all have 19 points each. But technically, MFC are still in the running for the title as well. They have the least amount of games played, so they have 3 more to play, including the one today. So at maximum, they can get 22 points. But in their way are, of course, Stallion Laguna in this matchup. Their next game will be against Capital One, and their final match day will be against Kaya. So this is definitely an exciting women's football league. Miscleared. Fountain. Forizka. Kikontud. Back to Forizka. Try to find Apia. Good touch from Passion. But too much on the pass. Couldn't connect with Lemoran. It was great pass. Great work from Forizka to win the ball. But tried to give it quickly down the left, but not really connecting with any players up on top. No one making those runs. Hawkinson to Chan to Lemoran. Has space. Viandrisa gets there first. Lubiano to Hawkinson now. Quickly gives it to McDaniel. Castles. Back to McDaniel. Tries to get space. Takes a shot directly to Simpson. But presses well from DeFaggio. Not allowing McDaniel to fully take a turn. But McDaniel quick enough to still be able to take a shot on goal. Lemoran finds McDaniel. She's trying to bring it towards her stronger right foot. She had all the space on the left. You gotta love that physicality heating up between Yumanda and Hawkinson. Neither player's backing down from the challenge. But the foul is called in favor of Stallion Laguna. And you can see it, Yumanda had her hands first on Hawkinson before Hawkinson decides to just throw her down after the call was already made. McDaniel from distance looks for a player running, a header, ball is still in play, but Simpson able to collect. Quick throw to start the counter and quickly finds Apia. Apia with time and space finds the run of Forisca. Passion tracking back. 1v1 with Forisca. Cut out by, still a scramble just outside the box, and Lemoran sends that one out of danger. Chan to find Castles. Rhea Chan continuing her run to start the counter, looking for a teammate, finds Cerdon. Lubiano putting on that pressure on her. All the way back with Kayla McDaniel. To Passion, looking for a teammate, finds Fountain on the left-hand side, tries to switch the play. Lemoran gets a turn, what a pass! And that well-timed sliding tackle from Viandrisa. What a play from Stallion Laguna. Lemoran to quickly find the run of Chandler McDaniel, but look at that well-timed sliding tackle from Viandrisa to stop the chance on target from Chandler McDaniel. She's been spot on defensively guarding Chandler. And it's a corner now in favor of Stallion. Cross inside the box. It finds Kayla McDaniel, but it eventually goes out. Again, at the end of the tower in the back is Viandrisa. Shalika Aurelia Viandrisa, the 21-year-old Indonesian player for MFC, has been doing really well to keep her team at bay and to make sure no goals get past her defensively. Chan. Cerdon. Cerdon still finds Castles. Can she find the back of the net? What a stop! Second ball, double save from Simpson. Goalkeeping heroics from Simpson. Look at that. Makes that first save, quickly gets back on her feet to make the second save as well. MFC have been tested time after time again, but Viandrisa and Simpson on their A game against Stallion Laguna. McDaniel with the delivery. And a player down for MFC. Viandrisa, who got her head to it as well, to clear that one out of danger. Such a warrior on the pitch to keep MFC very much in this game, being able to diffuse the attacks of a very strong Stallion Laguna. Throw in again in the attacking third in favor of Stallion Laguna. A throw headed out of danger. Only so far as Apia. Start the quick counter. And that's a foul from behind from De La Calzada on Kayla McDaniel. "44 minutes in this match. Olivia McDaniel to take this from half line. You know she has that capability to send that one inside the box. Great delivery inside the box. Headed out of danger. But that's going to be a corner for Stallion Laguna. Quality work defensively from MFC. They've been winning every header. And the goalkeeper has had to make a quick double save to keep them 0-0 against Stallion Laguna. They haven't had much chances up on the attack, but laser focused on defense. McDaniel to deliver for another corner. Sends it inside the box. Sails over all the players. And there's going to be 2 minutes of added time. Chance for a quick transition. Stopped by Pasion. Great pressure being put on De La Calzada. Now with the ball, Pasion again. Able to cut out the pass, but Kikuntud running down that right flank. Able to connect. Yumanda from distance. Takes a shot, but just not enough power on it. A quick throw from McDaniel to find Cerdon. Lemoran. 1-2. Cut out by Javier.
Nice, Javier.
Olivia McDaniel sends that one in the attacking third. Viandrisa. You could tell a little bit of tired legs and tired mind. She sends that one out of danger, but instead of to the side, she sends that one behind the goalpost. So technically, it's going to be a corner now in favor of Stallion Laguna right before halftime. This could be the last chance of the first half. Let's see if Stallion can take advantage of this golden opportunity. McDaniel with the delivery to Castles. It's going to be a goal kick for MFC, and at any moment now, referee Ricardo de la Cruz will blow the whistle. Defajo sends that one up on top. And there you have it, the halftime whistle, 0-0 between Stallion Laguna FC and Makati Football Club. Defensively, MFC have been spot on to stop all the attacks of Stallion Laguna FC to keep it 0-0 right at the halftime. Let's take a look at the stats and the highlights from that exciting and thrilling first half. One of the first chances, De La Calzada takes a shot from distance, but that was off target. This was one of the best chances of Stallion Laguna down that right, the cutback pass. And this was how the physicality heated up between the two squads. Simpson on her A game, Across inside the box, McDaniel couldn't find the back of the net or find the target.
Stand by. Stand by, stand by.
This was Castles forcing Simpson to make that double save. And there you have it, Viandrisa with that header. Yumanda shot from distance, but did not really challenge Olivia McDaniel. So let's take a look at the halftime stats. 8 shots for Stallion Laguna, 7 for MFC. 3 were on target. As to the 1 for MFC, 4 corners for Stallion and only 1 for MFC. But despite the shots on target and the corners during the first half, it's still 0-0 between these two clubs. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, it's going to be second half action.
Get access and watch your favorite sporting events on Pilipinas Live with these easy steps. Download via Google Play or App Store. Once downloaded, enter a valid email address. Verify the OTP sent to your email address. Note that the OTP is valid for 5 minutes and for one-time use only. If no OTP is received, you may click on the Resend OTP button. Once successful, create and enter your password. Accept the terms and conditions to complete your registration. You can now log on to Pilipinas Live. Subscribe now for only 149 pesos monthly.
You know what I love about Pilipinas Live?
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP, all in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
This season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays, talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
Get access and watch your favorite sporting events on Pilipinas Live with these easy steps. Download via Google Play or App Store. Once downloaded, enter a valid email address. Verify the OTP sent to your email address. Note that the OTP is valid for 5 minutes and for one-time use only. If no OTP is received, you may click on the Resend OTP button. Once successful, create and enter your password. Accept the terms and conditions to complete your registration. You can now log on to Pilipinas Live. Subscribe now for only 149 pesos monthly.
You know what I love about
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP, all in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
This season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays. Talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
Get access and watch your favorite sporting events on Pilipinas Live with these easy steps. Download via Google Play or App Store. Once downloaded, enter a valid email address. Verify the OTP sent to your email address. Note that the OTP is valid for 5 minutes and for one-time use only. If no OTP is received, you may click on the Resend OTP button. Once successful, create and enter your password. Accept the terms and conditions to complete your registration. You can now log on to Pilipinas Live. Subscribe now for only 149 pesos monthly.
You know what I love about Philippines?
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP, all in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
This season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays. Talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
Get access and watch your favorite sporting events on Pilipinas Live with these easy steps. Download via Google Play or App Store. Once downloaded, enter a valid email address. Verify the OTP sent to your email address. Note that the OTP is valid for 5 minutes and for one-time use only. If no OTP is received, you may click on the Resend OTP button. Once successful, create and enter your password. Accept the terms and conditions to complete your registration. You can now log on to Pilipinas Live. Subscribe now for only 149 pesos monthly.
You know what I love about Pilipinas Live?
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP. All in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
This season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays. Talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
Get access and watch your favorite sporting events on Pilipinas Live with these easy steps. Download via Google Play or App Store. Once downloaded, enter a valid email address. Verify the OTP sent to your email address. Note that the OTP is valid for 5 minutes and for one-time use only. If no OTP is received, you may click on the Resend OTP button. Once successful, create and enter your password. Accept the terms and conditions to complete your registration. You can now log on to Pilipinas Live. Subscribe now for only 149 pesos monthly.
You know what I love about Pilipinas?
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf.
Back to second half action here at the PFF Women's League 2025. My name is Natasha Alquiros Dato, and this is the second half between the reigning champions of the Women's Cup, Stallion Laguna FC, and the first timers in the Women's League, but have been around in the youth football since 1976, the Makati Football Club. At the half, it's a 0-0 between these two squads. A lot of chances up on top for Stallion Laguna, but the likes of Yandrisa, Defajo, and Simpson on their A game. Halftime stats, 8 shots for Stallion, 7 for Makati. 3 were on target from Stallion. And we saw Simpson make that double save. A lot of great goalkeeping for today so far. And MFC with 1 shot on target. Let's see what the halftime substitutions, tactics, and instructions were from both head coaches to see how the second half will shape up. As we said, at the moment, Stallion, Kaya, and Capital One all tied with 19 points each. MFC with 13 points, but they've also played the least amount of games. So they're still very much in the running as well. But today's match will spell what will happen in the standings after this game day. It's our last 3 match days of the PFF Women's League here at the Moa Sky Field of Dreams. So we're getting that much closer to crowning the league champions of 2025. Both Team Stallion and MFC featuring national team players. For Stallion Laguna, you have the likes of Olivia McDaniel, Chandler McDaniel, Kaya Hawkinson, and Bella Pasion. And for MFC, they have Janae De Fascio.
Out is number 3, Meva Javier.
And there was a halftime substitution. Dagbin comes in for MFC, and Javier's day is done. Javier played really well on that right-hand side. So Dagbin will have big shoes to fill. Second half action in just a bit. And the referee blows his whistle. MFC playing from right to left in their red, blue kits. And Stallion Laguna in their all-white kits now playing from left to right. 0-0 at the half. A lot of action, but no goals to show for. Especially for the side of Stallion Laguna that had more of the chances up on top. But it was great defensive work and goalkeeping work from MFC. Quick chance now, Lemoran finds the run of Cerdon, but Simpson gets there ahead. Volley and sends that over the defender and De La Calzada. They send it all the way back. And look at that composure from Olivia McDaniel to see that pass to Meryl, but Meryl's pass directly to Hementiza. Stallion again will regroup. McDaniel on the attack. Couldn't connect with Lemoran. They just weren't on the same page. A throw to find Dagbin down the left-hand side. And it's going to be a throw-in for Stallion. Merrill to Castles. Looking for a teammate and finds Dagbin. But Stallion quick to win the ball back. Stallion enjoying more of the possession in this game so far. Possession, of course, increases your chances of winning the game, of scoring goals. But it's not of certainty. It's whoever that's more clinical with whatever chances that are given to them. It's going to be a throw in now in favor of MFC. And a closer look at Dagpin. Furizka down the line. Tried to connect back with Apia. McDaniel all the way back to Olivia. Looking for a teammate. Sends that one quickly to Castles. Castles to Chan. Chan able to keep possession. Swings it all the way to Cerdon down the right-hand side. Cuts it inside, finds Lemoran. Tries to take a shot. Ball still in the attacking third. And offside, says the referee. Great transition from defense to attack for Stallion Laguna. But just not too aware. Up on top. And Chandler was in that offside position when she received the ball from Castles. Yumanda finds De La Calzada's run, but just too much. But Yumanda, she had two players on her, Hawkinson and Pashon, but neither one really pressed her. And so she was able to give that pass. Good pressure from Dagpin to Apia. Apia has time. She couldn't believe it either that no one was pressing her. The few times that MFC are able to find themselves in the attacking third, Stallion Laguna dropping back defensively rather than pressing the ball carriers. Just allowing them to take those shots. Luckily, none of them have been on target. Great delivery to find Castles. But the pass, not good enough. Now with Yumanda. And great defensive work from Chan to stop the attack from Apia. Throw in still now in favor of MFC. Restart again for Stallion Laguna. Pashon. Back to McDaniel. Castles. Again. Castles giving away possession 2 times in a row in the midfield. Great defensive work from Fountain. MFC keep the ball in play, though it was cleared out of danger. Viandrisa sends that one long. But Olivia McDaniel gets her hands to it. Pashon. That was ball won, but ball back with Stallion Laguna. Defajo just ushers that one out. And it's a throw in for MFC. Double work from Stallion Laguna, but the ball will fall for a throw-in for MFC. They find Furizka, but Furizka couldn't connect with Hementiza. Ball down the line. Now with Pashon. Pashon not giving Furiska had her covered, didn't allow her to turn. McDaniel at the back, able to distribute so well. Castles able to turn, looking for a teammate. Tagbin cut out that pass. And Mentiza now with the ball. Kikuntud to Yumanda. No foul called, but no handball called either. That's a through ball. And offside, says the linesman. Best sequence that we've seen so far in the second half for MFC. But offside. The referee didn't make the call either. No foul, but no handball either when the player was down who touched the ball. They play it quick. Hawkinson to Pasion. This time around, able to turn. Finds herself some space to the path of McDaniel. Chandler McDaniel racing down that left-hand side to keep the ball in play, looking for a teammate. Lemoran just outside the box, that through now with McDaniel across inside. Read well by Simpson to collect. And Simpson, she wanted to have a quick counter and to release it quickly, but just wasn't on the same page as the attacking players. She's either going to slow this down. Puts the ball down, no pressure on her. Ball bounces over. Hawkinson. Good work from the back, from Kikuntud to De La Calzada. MFC now. Furiskat. But cut out by the defense of Stallion. Turn from Castles. Passes of Stallion just have been behind the players running. They just can't get the timing right. And Apia coming from an offside position. McDaniel with a delivery, trying to connect. Defajo takes a touch, sends that one out, and a throw in now for Stallion Laguna. Stallion Laguna, the current cup champions, and are gunning for that win. Pasion gives that one quickly, but Cerdon was in an offside position. And this PFF Women's League 2025, we've seen great action and 4 teams. Really just nothing is set in stone. Say Capital One lost to Stallion and Kaya, but in the second round, Capital One beat Stallion and drew against Kaya. Kaya beat MFC, but then Stallion beat Kaya. So just gotta love the quality of the games that we have and how many teams are still in the title race. Cerdon down the right-hand side. There were players just waiting for it, but couldn't connect. And Furisca now to start the quick counter. Apia finds Yumanda. De la Calzada back to Yumanda. That was a great vision. But Olivia McDaniel had that lane covered. Now with Lemoran looking for a teammate. Able to send that one to Nia Fountain, who continues her run from the back. Crosses it inside the box. But collected. And a chance for a quick counter, quick transition from MFC. Apia down the left-hand side. Rhea Chan. Well timed from Rhea Chan. Heavy touch, but Furisca takes a shot from distance. But not enough power to it. It has been raining. Olivia McDaniel sends that one to the attacking third, to Serdon. A little bit of extra action from Serdon. An extra shug to Dagpin. And a yellow card is given to Serdon. That's for that extra action, that shoulder bump, unnecessary after the call was already made. And now a yellow card for Serdon. And she'll have to be careful. Still got 30 more minutes to play. Lemoran to Castles. 2 players on her. A foul is called in favor of Stallion Laguna. Castles has been one of the attacking threats for Stallion Laguna. And there was just 2 players on her and a hands from Yumanda. McDaniel to take this one from the circle. They send it all the way up to the head of Castles. But just couldn't send the ball in frame towards the goal. But delivery on point from Olivia McDaniel to find the run of Castles inside the box. Apia. MFC now with players down the right-hand side. Chance across the face of Cole. But Olivia just let that send that one out, ushered it out. It's going to be a restart from the back for Stallion Laguna. Again, this is your double-header Saturday football action here at the Moa Sky Field of Dreams for the PFF Women's League 2025 edition. We're inviting everyone to catch the games live here at the Moa Sky pitch. The parking here is covered. You just have to park at SM Hypermarket North Building. You can get the tickets at the venue. Come out and support women's football. McDaniel looking for a teammate and finds Serdon. Serdon keeps it in play. Lemoran keeps the ball alive. Down the line. Furisca sends that one out, but it's a corner for Stallion Laguna. They are a team that can be dangerous on the corners. They've scored a couple of goals from set pieces. Center back, Kayla McDaniel. She has 4 goals to her name already. McDaniel with the delivery across inside the box, but Defajo heads that one out of danger. And this is the PFF Women's League, and brought to you by the Philippine Football Federation. A pull there right outside the box on Lemoran, and a set-piece opportunity in a very dangerous area. Stallion Laguna have the players with the capability to deliver from this area. Who will take? The captain, Chandler McDaniel, given the responsibility. Lemoran. And that was just a pull from Viandrisa right outside the box. And she was lucky she didn't get a yellow for that challenge. Chandler McDaniel for the delivery, takes a shot, hits the crossbar. Best chance we've seen so far. Rhea Chan sends that one back. And Apia diffuses the situation. Throw in again in favor of Stallion Laguna. Intensity dropped a notch, but look at the shot. The power, the pace, the curl. But just couldn't dip right behind. Hitting the crossbar. Serdon down the right. A cutback pass. Into the hands of Simpson. It was a volley to start the counter, but ball again falls in favor of MFC.
In is number 27, Analua Mita. Out is number 24, Malia Kerdar. In is number 20, Anika Gutierrez. Out is number 21, Charissa Lemona.
Interesting substitutions for the side of Stallion Laguna. Lemoran is out. And Gutierrez is in her place. Serdon is out. And Amita in her place. Malia Serdon. She has been dangerous on the right-hand side, but she also got yellow. And it's going to be a goal kick in favor of Stallion Laguna. Great defensive work from Analua Mita. Back now with DeFaggio. They swing it all the way to Viandrisa. Sends that one inside the attacking third. There was a header from Kayla McDaniel. Yona de la Calzada. And it's going to be a goal kick for Stallion Laguna. And one of the players slow to get up for the side of MFC. Eventually shaking that off. It seems to be Yumanda. If this game stays as is, Stallion Laguna will gain one more point, put them on top of the table. But then with 9 games played, and they only have one last match left against Kaya FC on June 14. And this isn't good signs for the side of Stallion Laguna. After making the substitutions, one of their attacking players is down, Sierra Castles. The American-Japanese player, one of the foreign players for Stallion Laguna. Olivia McDaniel, delivery. Falso Lubiano. And a throw in now with Analu Amita, one of the late additions for the side of Stallion Laguna, as well as Nia Fountain. And just another tug at Kaya Hawkinson from Yumanda. Kayla McDaniel sends that one up on top to find Nia Fountain, who's now playing a more attacking role. Nutmeg's Dagpin. Surprising call there, a foul on Nia Fountain. Ball now in the back for MFC. Finding Yumanda. Yumanda finds Furiska. Furiska. It's been a great battle between Furiska and Passion. McDaniel. Again, behind the run of Nia Fountain. But this time finding to send it back to McDaniel. Chan to Fountain, but that was good pressure from Dagpin. But throw-in will fall in the favor of Stallion Laguna. You see Cel Lozano down on the right-hand side with Tomas Lozano, the founders of Makati Football Club. Furiska, time and space. Kayla McDaniel steps up. That was a great header from Viandrisa. She really has been making those crucial headers and crucial tackles to stop the attack of Stallion Laguna. Furiska finds Yumanda. But good work from the back from Merrill. Castles now back with Pasion, looking for a teammate, finds McDaniel, turns around, gets to see Castle, back to McDaniel. But two players quickly on her and a touch too heavy there from McDaniel. She will be a player that would be constantly guarded. That was great work at the back from Ana Lu Amita to win back possession for Stallion Laguna and to stop the counter. And there's a foul from Lubiano onto Gutierrez. Olivia McDaniel taking these set pieces higher and higher up the pitch, leaving the goal completely empty, but willing to take that gamble. Her deliveries have been spot on, but can she do it again? And can they find the back of the net? Olivia McDaniel with the delivery, sends that one inside the box and finds the back of the net. A goal from the goalkeeper. Olivia McDaniel puts Stallion Laguna up 1-0. Big gamble and a big reward. Crucial win. Goal rather from Olivia McDaniel. She even slips the bounce. And Simpson didn't read that one. McDaniel's delivery, she slips behind the line and just underneath the arms of Simpson as it finds the back of the net. It's 1-0 in favor of Stallion Laguna. And that's definitely a first. Olivia McDaniel with the goal, but Makati Football Club still very much in this game. They still have 15 minutes to not only get the equalizer, but to change the outcome. Or can Stallion Laguna hold on to this lead? In terms of attack, Stallion have been on the attack time and time after. Again, defensively, MFC were doing well to defuse the attacks. But this time around, they let one through a set piece from Olivia McDaniel, finding the back of the net. This game's physicality just has been 11/10. And that was the call for that challenge between Amita and Apia. So it's a set piece in favor of, it's a free kick in favor of MFC. Kikontud over the ball. The Thai youth player who had been fantastic for MFC, especially in Ang Liga, that helped them clinch the championship. Kikontud with the delivery. Inside the box, finds a head. Side netting. The best chance that we've seen from MFC thus far. And this is definitely the first of the season. Olivia McDaniel, the goal scorer. Not Chandler McDaniel, not Kayla. Olivia McDaniel scores the opening goal in this matchup against MFC. Let's see what MFC have to say. They still have 12 minutes and change. Apia continues on the attack. And that's a foul. That's definitely a foul. Amita. Getting the yellow card there. Apia was already ahead. She trips on the back leg of Apia. But Apia was in this attacking position. She was already ahead of her defender. And Analu Amita gets the yellow. Stops the attack, but now a set piece opportunity from a closer distance. Players of MFC with the likes of Kikontod, very capable to send this one inside the box. Kikontod with the delivery over the net. And it's going to be a goal kick for Stallion Laguna FC. And to anyone who is just joining us, this is the PFF Women's League football matchup between Stallion Laguna FC and Makati Football Club. Stallion Laguna are currently up 1-0, a goal care of the lady on your screens, Olivia McDaniel. My name is Natasha Alquiros Deto, your commentator for this exciting doubleheader Saturday. Earlier, we saw Capital One Solar Strikers get the draw against Kaya FC Iloilo. A game that saw an equalizer at the death of the match. So you cannot count MFC out. They still have so much time to get in this game. Or can Stallion Laguna find the cushion that they need? A cross inside directly to Simpson. Simpson. A volley, a bounce, head of Merrill, and now 50-50 challenge there between Yomanda and Hawkinson. Yomanda gets the ball first. Kikontod with the delivery. Finds Apia. Tries to find the run of Apia, but the ball sails out. And the fans as well in the stadium. Showing their passion for the game. It's going to be a goal kick for Stallion Laguna. Can Stallion Laguna keep the lead to clinch a win and to continue the run for the crown? Or can MFC get back in this matchup? It's going to be a throw-in for MFC. They send it all the way back to Olivia McDaniel. Finds Castles. The flick of the head to Nia Fountain. Fountain. Chan back to Fountain to lead the attack. Ball still in play. Referee says play on. Finds Gutierrez down that left-hand side. Pasion back to Amita, but just too heavy there. And it's going to be a throw-in for MFC.
Substitution for Makati FC. In is number 20, Adriano Bautista. Out is number 7, Maria Gementiza.
Gementiza's day is done, and in her place is going to be Bautista. So this is the second substitution for the side of MFC. It's been quiet up on top for Gementiza. Let's see if Bautista, this substitution, can help change the flow for MFC. And Sierra Castles goes back down again. She went down already earlier. She's slow to get back up. She's just going to be ushered out. Referee Ricardo de la Cruz pointing at the time as well. And it looks like Stallion are getting ready to make a substitution.
In is number 13, Alisa Ube. Out is number 10, Sierra Castles.
So Sierra Castles' day is done, and in her place is going to be Alisa Ube. Alisa Ube, of course, former player for Manila Digger and a former standout for UP. A defensive player for Stallion Laguna. Simpson goes out of her box to send that one. And Stallion will definitely be taking their time here. They do have the lead. 5 minutes left to play. Everything to gain and everything to lose. MFC able to win back possession. Good work from Bella Pasion. Ball now with De La Calzada. She's looking for a teammate. Couldn't find one. Sends that one back to Yomanda. The quick 1-2, but great touch from Analu Amita to stop that 1-2 passing between Furisca and Yomanda. They swing it all the way back. Lubiano and Viandrisa. Simpson sends that one higher up the pitch, and Defaja from center back is now being deployed as another striker. They're gonna go for the win. Defaja playing that attacking position now. Gets the better of Ube, but Ube continues to put on the pressure. Great work from Alisa Ube. Falls now again. Just outside the box, cleared away by Merrill. Only as far as Alisa Ube and Dagpin, who both try to gain possession. A throw in now in favor of Stallion Laguna. Tactical substitutions for MFC. Giving Defasio that green light to play up on top. They are down 1-0. Apia down that right. Takes a shot. Sails over. And if we learned anything from the second half, Stallion Laguna would take those big gambles, sending Olivia McDaniel further and further up the pitch to take those set pieces. Eventually, she found the back of the net. Let's see now if the gamble of MFC putting Defajo on that attacking position will pay off. That ball now with Lubiano. Finds Viandrisa. Sends that one over. Headed away, but only as so far as Furisca. Furisca couldn't connect with Apia. But midfield-wise, they're doing really well to win back possession for MFC. Nia Fountain, the pin had her covered. You could see the coaching staff of Stallion Laguna opting them to take their time. They're up 1-0. But earlier we saw a goal literally at the last second of the match. And this time, a foul in favor of Stallion Laguna. Yumanda with the challenge on Passion. Passion already beat her. Just put her hand on her shoulder to pull her back. And was enough for her to be put in the referee's books. McDaniel to McDaniel. Chan finds Chandler McDaniel down the wing, across inside the box. And it's going to be a throw-in for Stallion Laguna. We are currently at a three-way tie at the top of the table. And a win today could put Stallion back on top. High physicality there. And Chandler McDaniel giving away a foul.
Additional time, 6 minutes.
And there's going to be 6 minutes of added time. 6 minutes for MFC to try to find the equalizer. Pass cut out, but Apia gets to it again. Apia, but just gives the ball behind Kikuntud. A crucial touch from Bella Passion to find Alaysa Ube. Ube looking for a teammate. Just runs out of space down the right-hand side. MFC quick with the counter. We know DeFaggio has the space. But Ube doing well. Great turn from Furisca. Finds De La Calzada right outside the box. A touch from Chan. There are 2 players lurking. And that's a foul in favor of MFC.
Substitution for Stallion FC. In is number 12, Michaela Simmons. Out is number 44, Nia Fountain.
So Fountain's day is done, and in her place is Simmons. Michaela Simons. De La Calzada with the delivery, headed away by Kayla McDaniel. You could see MFC sending all their players to the other half. Cleared away by Kayla in the air. De La Calzada gets ahead to it first. Great work from De La Calzada. But this time around, Michaela Simons. It could have been one of the challenges before that last one. But a chance now for MFC, a golden opportunity late in the game to find the equalizer. Set piece opportunity in a good distance. Let's see what they can do with this chance given to them. Chance directly. Still just outside the box. Cleared away by Stallion Laguna. And it's going to be a throw-in for MFC. That was a poor delivery from Kikuntod. Alaysa Ube. Frantic. Simons. The game definitely opening up in these last few minutes. Stallion just trying to get that ball away from the goal area. And this time around, it's MFC continuously knocking down the doors. Attack after attack, finding themselves in the attacking third. Cross inside. An empty net cleared away by Kayla McDaniel. 2 minutes left, but MFC continuously on the attack. Another call in favor of MFC. This could be one of the last chances of this matchup. MFC have put themselves in a good position to get the equalizer and spoil it for Stallion Laguna. Kikuntud with the delivery directly in the arms of Olivia McDaniel. Goalkeeper and goal scorer for Stallion Laguna. Closer look at Olivia McDaniel. Just a cut above the rest. Volleys it from distance. 30 seconds left. It's going to be a goal kick. MFC will take this as quickly as possible. Send it all the way to Dagpin. Dagpin down the line. And Pasion down that right-hand side. Will just hold it. And look at that physicality from Bella Pasion. And that call was just for a throw-in, not the final call of this matchup. A little bit excited from the Stallion Laguna bench. And there you have it, 1-0 in favor of Stallion Laguna. Olivia McDaniel, goalkeeper, goal scorer, gets them the 3 points against a very good Makati Football Club who just fell out short. Valiant effort from MFC. But Stallion Laguna get the goal from a set-piece opportunity, get the 3 points, and put themselves on top of the table again. Full-time Stallion Laguna FC 1, Makati FC 0. So Olivia McDaniel puts her record to 7 clean sheets and a goal to her name. That's great work from the goalkeeper, leader at the back, and took it into her own hands to score the goal. Let's take a look at the full-time highlights of this matchup and the stats as well. Apia and Foriska with chances up on top. Just haven't been clinical with the chances given to them. Physicality was heating up, and this was one of the best chances from Chandler McDaniel. It curls, but hits the crossbar. This is one of the best chances up on top as well from Kaya FC. From Makati FC, rather. Olivia McDaniel had to make a lot of saves as well. She was good with dealing with the set pieces, and she was great as well when it comes to taking them. She ended up finding the back of the net. First time you've seen it here in the Women's Football League. Olivia McDaniel, a goal to her name in an important matchup to get the 3 points over MFC and to put them on top of the table and keep their title hopes alive. 13 shots for Stallion, 11 for MFC, 7 on target, 2 for MFC. There were 3 yellow cards given for Stallion Laguna and 1 for MFC. It was a close match, but Stallion Laguna, clinical with the finishing, gets the 3 points and put themselves at the best chance possible for the title. Next week, of course, on June 14, there will be more games. An important matchup between Kaya FC and Stallion Laguna, as well as Capital One versus MFC. My name is Natasha Alquiros Deto. Thank you for joining us, and do continue to support women's football.